guys, True Knight here. Sorry I'm a little quiet, it's been a long day at work. Anyway, so today I'm going to bring you my Infernoble, Snake Eye, Diabell Star, Craziness deck, along with test hands and combo tutorial. What you'll see in this video is a deck profile, first and foremost, because I did change things around even more, as you do with a deck. I'll show the one card combo at the beginning, and then from there, it'll just kind of go quiet with music, and you're going to see combo lines, you're going to see test hands, you're going to see me do test hands where I don't get punished, test hands where I'm assuming I'm being ashed, veilered, impermed, Nibiru'd, things like that, and test hands where I'm playing a match so that you can see the side deck incorporation as well. So let's get into the theory crafting and I'll show you the deck, and then we'll go from there. So starting out with the deck, we're playing one of each knight, and I do consider Gearfried like an honorary knight of the deck now. Playing 3 through field spell, 2 heritage, and 1 rhoda. I think this is kind of the code that's been cracked with this, is no longer playing 3 heritage, you're playing just 2 and 1. For arms, I'm playing Durandals, 1 Almace, and 1 Joyce. So that's it for the Infernoble package. Actually smaller than we've been accustomed to, you know, but the deck adapts, so we got to adapt with it. This is a 41 card deck, keep that in mind. Been really uncomfortable about doing that, but I decided to add in a imperm, 1 more imperm to make it 3. So, and you'll see why. For the Snake Eyes portion, 3 Snake Eye, Ash, 2 Poplar, 1 Flameberg. So that doesn't change that ratio. I know I was talking about upping it to 2, but I decided not to. Just because I've been hardcore just test handing this for about 4 days straight now. Probably, sorry, it's been a long day. Probably, I would say I do anywhere between 5 to 20 test hands a day, just messing around with the deck. So, Diabell Star Engine, 1 Witch, 3 Wanted, 1 Sinful Spoil. So when they hit this and put it to 1, you're just going to up this count to 3. Or you can always include more Diabell Star Black Witch. I really like just 1 for right now. Unless they hit like Wanted, then I'll just do a 2-2 package or something like that. So whatever they decide to do, you have more than enough to make up for it. Unless there's bans. But like I said in my ban list prediction video, I think they're just going to kind of give this deck a slap on the wrist. Not really. I don't think they're going to ban Snake Eyes, so I think we're going to just see a slap on the wrist, meaning limits. So, okay. Now for what I consider the start of hand traps, because if not, I would definitely be playing 12 hand traps. But 3 Fenrir, 1 Rysard. So in this deck, he serves as a hand trap, also a defensive card, kind of like a Bestial. So, been going back and forth, and I decided to run him. 3 Joel, just because it helps against a lot of rogue decks. It doesn't really do anything in Snake Eye like a lot of people thought. Good Snake Eye players don't care about it. Bad Snake Eye players, you can stop them. Nib is really good right now. I know this kind of offsets chemistry, but if you're stuck going second, this is a great card to have in your hand. And then finally 3 Imperm. So, like I said, this is the 41st card. I decided to add this because I want more side decking ability, so I think that this will help out with that. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the main deck itself. I plan on playing in locals this coming Monday, and I decided I'm going to take this deck instead of Sword Soul. So, kind of nervous about it because I've never really had the balls to take this deck to locals before with this all day, so a little nervous, but okay. Extra deck. Link Repo, this is for going first, and its utility is amazing. Anima for going second. 2 Charles, SP, Hita, Phoenix, Princess, and Apo, and Sky Crisis. So I'm playing a heavy amount of Fire deck stuff. Diabell Star, Snake Eyes, all my deck is fire. So I had to incorporate a lot for this extra deck. But I'm also mixing in a healthy dose of Noble Knight stuff. So 1 Princess, 1 Roland, 1 Charles, 1 Braver, and 1 Baron. So this is just my thoughts on it. It's kind of like a 7 to 8 split, where this can be considered an 8 and 8 split, however you look at it, math-wise and everything. This could easily be a second SP. I just decided to go with this because I don't have a second SP right now. But let me know what you guys think. I think this really functions better with the deck. And I'll show you the 1 card combo that gets you through all this stuff. So, yeah, that's it for the extra deck. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the side deck, which is a little wonky, but with this kind of deck, I'm okay with being wonky. So 3 Ghosts. I just think she's too important in this format. Sticking with the board clears, nothing really changes there. So this is that simple. Now the rest of the side deck, I'm going into, like I've talked about before with this deck, is I don't want my opponent to stop me, so I'm going into this. So going first, I'm typically going to take out Fenrir, Riseheart, and then probably going to take out like 1 Imperm and whichever one's weaker against the deck I'm playing, either a Droll or a Nib. So it's a very easy side out for going first, right? Including for going second, I can still take out things like if Droll is weak and put these in, or whatever I'm playing up against, I can manipulate my non-engine for very easily. A lot of the times I find myself taking out Fenrir. So it's just a very kind of weird, it's not your typical side deck just for specific matchups, it's for going first or second. So anyway, alright, so that's it for the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, I know it's changed again, it's going to change 100 million more times before format's over, but let's go ahead and get into the 1 card combo, and then from there we'll just all go quiet. You'll see my face still, but I'm just going to put music in the background. It'll be just kind of like a chill out time with your night. I've had a long day, and this is usually what I would do at the end of a long day. After my wife and son go to bed, I'll usually go to the gym, and if I'm too tired to go to the gym, I just kind of decompress my day by doing test ins and stuff. It helps me just get my mind cleared off of work and everything. I have a pretty, I don't want to say hectic, but just a lot of personal stuff with my work where customers get really personal and everything as a leadership member, and so I just have to get all that out of my mind and just move on. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into 1 card combo. Now, what I'm going to do for the sake of this video is I'm going to show you, even though it's a 1 card combo, I'll show you with Fenrir, so you can see how it kind of helps out the deck a lot. Okay? So, things you have to remember. If you use Ricardetto's effect to special out of the grave, you are locking yourself into warriors. Fire warriors, I think. Don't forget that. If you special Riseheart off of Fenrir, you are locking yourself into XYZs. So don't cheat yourself, don't cheat your opponent, remember these things. If you bring Turpin out of the grave and special summon with him, he is banished, I believe. So remember these rulings, because if not, someone's going to remember and call you out a match. So there's a lot of things to kind of remember with that. So anyway, 1 card combo. Okay. Or well, 2 cards because I want to show you Fenrir with it. So I'm going first. I'm not punished. There's no hand traps. This is just to show you the full combo. Special Fenrir. Okay. Normal Ash. Ash effect. We'll go and get Poplar. Poplar will special. Effect of Poplar. We will go and get Original. So Original will be added to our hand. Now we will link off Poplar because we're going first. Or Link Revo. And then with effect of Poplar to put in the Speller Traps on. So we'll just put them right there for the sake of it. From here, it depends on how you want to go about it. I'm going to go ahead and first go into Flameberg, because I want my opponent, as long as I can, to think that I'm only playing like a Snake Eye version. Like maybe he's just playing Snake Eye with Fenrir. I don't want to expose my knights until I absolutely have to. So here we're going to go Flameberg. Now, I've already discovered by now that I'm not punished, so I'm going to go ahead and search off of Fenrir. I'll go and get Rise Heart. So now Rise Heart's in him. Now, we will go effect of Snake Eye. We will go special out Ricardetto. And no effect to special summon. Okay. Now we will Synchro Summon into our Brave Dragon. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 of Flameberg. Flameberg will special out Ricardetto. He's the important one to re-special out. And then you could do Ash or Poplar. I'll go into Poplar. Affected Braver Dragon, you can do up to 3 Eco Cells. You don't have to do all 3. In this case, I'm only going to do 1. Because I'm going to continue to go off the rest of this combo. Then I'll equip it to Braver. Then I will do effect of Durandal. Go and get Ogier. Excuse me. Ogier will add to hand. And then from here, we're going to go into Barone. Barone. Right there. Okay. Now, we have Ricardetto in the graveyard. We're going to go ahead and banish Ricardetto off of their own effect to special out Ogier. Ogier will go off, and we will put Turpin in the grave. Cool. Now from here, because Ricardetto was banished, he makes Ogier become a tuner. So you have 4 and 1. Boom. You get to your Angelica. Angelica effect, we'll go and get Museum. Activate Museum. We'll go get Almace. Now, we will use Ogier's effect because I believe it's not specific to... If this card is in the graveyard, so you can do it at any time. Sorry. It's just been a long day. We will use effect of Ogier to attempt to equip to Angelica. Angelica will go off. Ogier fizzles out. She'll go and get rolling. And then her second effect will go and dump Gearfried in the grave. You're going to have to hurry this along because as it already stands, I'm already like 4 minutes into my combo and I am not even done. So you gotta hurry these kind of things along once you learn it. So here I'll go ahead and equip Almace to Roland, and then I will use the effect of Turpin when a Fire Warrior is equipped to special out the grave. I have not used this effect special yet. So from here, go ahead and go Roland and Turpin into Charles. We will go ahead and use the effect of Almace and add Gearfried back to hand, and then we will equip Roland to Charles. Before I go here, I want to do other things. I'm going to go ahead and banish Almace, special out Gearfried, okay? And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and use Turpin effect to equip to Gearfried. I'll use Museum's effect, special summon out Turpin. I'm going to go 3 monsters for Princess. I will use Princess effect, special back, let's do Flameberg. Cool. Then I'll go here into my Link 4 Appo. This is illegal in tournament play, but just for the sake of you guys know, it has 2 negates. Now from here, I will go Charles into Big Charles, equip Charles. So this is bare minimum combo, okay? This is not including the other 4 cards. I may potentially have a second Museum, a Heritage, I could have a Renaud in hand. There's a whole bunch of things wanted. Diabellstar, I could have all those things in hand to extend and let my board go off even more. So as it stands right now, we'll go ahead and finish out the combo. I will go end phase and I'll equip off of Charles effect Ogier, and I will equip Oliver. And then Angelica comes back. So this is not including the 5 cards in hand. We don't know what those are. For all I know, it could be a Droll, it could be a Nib, it could be Imperm, it could be, like I said, Renaud, Wanted, it could be another Museum, Heritage, we just don't know. So, as bare minimum as it stands right now, we have, I consider these interruptions. My monsters can't be just popped and destroyed, my monsters can't be targeted, so that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We have 8 disruptions off of 1 card, and our opponent only has 6 cards. I feel pretty good with it. So, again, that was never punished. I was good to go there. It was pretty easy to do, right? So, anyway, that's it for the 1 card combo now. So now I'm going to go ahead and lower my volume. I'm going to turn up some music for you guys. Videos like these really could help my channel with view time and help me grow exponentially. So I ask that if you guys are doing the same kind of thing, like test handing or anything like that, maybe just keep me on in the background to listen to music, and you can kind of see how I'm going throughout and everything. But I ask that you please watch the video extended time. Please like and subscribe, share the video. Getting my name out there really helps out. Keeps me motivated to keep going. I do have a lot of plans coming this month. I'm going to dive into Manadeum more. I know it's not really meta at all. Nothing's meta if it doesn't have Snake Eye Ash in it. But at a locals level, you can play other decks. So this is prepared for the Fire deck matchup, but a lot of the theory crafting behind this is I just don't want to get stopped. Because I feel like as long as this deck can set up, it can stand up to anybody. So, but anyway, this coming month, prepare to see, I'm going to start a new series based off of the Fire King deck, where we just start out with the bare bones of the deck, and I'll show you all iterations of it in like deck building. and how you can improve your deck at a reasonable pace and not have to just feel like you need to go drop $600 for a deck. You can spend $30 and then spend an additional like 10 and pick up everything you need to be a contender in this world. So anyway, I'm gonna go quiet from here, guys. I appreciate it. If you watched the video, I appreciate all the support. You guys have really brightened my spirits about making videos, making content, putting myself out there. So thank you for giving me the courage to do that. But yeah, enjoy the music and just enjoy the chill out time. I don't know how long we'll do this for. I'll do it until I don't feel like going anymore. It's currently 11:15 at night. I got work tomorrow and I got the gym and stuff, and I got my son with me all day, but who knows? I haven't had a chance to just kind of sit down all week and do this, so let's enjoy it. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of the video.
Yeah.